Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video to do my Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War episode 405, aka episode 39, English dub review. So we start off with the episode. We see them talking about Yubaba, and he's trying to still finish the absorption. He's asleep, obviously, at this point. You know what I mean? So you got Haschwalth, who is now basically has his powers while he's asleep, basically. He confronts Uryū about his true intentions. Uryū even kind of hint, what do you think? I'm a traitor. And he's like, why would you say that? So there's already some suspicion there. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, while that's going on, we see then Renji is back with the others. And then they show like a flashback of what happened to Renji, where they say the cut was purposely done to not be fatal. So they heal him up there, while he's helping out now. Of course, the present time where they're actually showing him, fighting up against some of the others. We see Thor, who is the person that they're going up against, by the way. The Thor lookalike. I'm not exaggerating. The guy literally looks like Thor from Marvel. This Quincy. Whatever. They go after him. They attack. Captain Kuchiki is just like not having this anymore. Takes him out immediately. Just like, enough of this shit. And they're like, we have to do when the healer was like, do you have to be like that? Like, and they're like, yeah, because he's probably gonna do something else. So then he just does it again. Bakio is just not playing around. So he's all bloodied up. You know what I mean there? But they move on. After that, we see that Ichigo is still knocked out from the poison Quincy out here. Orihime and Chad try to come in to help Ichigo, but they get stuck with the powers that basically he has his power that basically can take away whatever they want, whatever he wants. And so in this case, he was like basically poisoning the reishi for Orihime and Chad there. He then explains that there were rumors about Yubaba, about, some of the other Quincy's that might possibly be his arm or his heart and whatnot. They get into the fight, struggling for a while with this guy. Eventually, Yoruichi steps in and, she starts fighting off with her powers and abilities. This allows Orihime to get away and was able to heal Chad and Ichigo. And then once they were healed, she was able to get them out of there. You know what I mean there. So it was a good deal there. for Ichigo, who is finally back on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, after 5 or 6 episodes, I think, that he's been not on, not in any of the episodes. Yeah, Ichigo's finally back here. Yoruichi basically tells them to go along, you know, because Yoruichi can handle it, and Ichigo is like, you know, basically telling him telling her don't die, and is like, who are you talking to, you know? So Yoruichi gets rips their uniform, and now she's in her fighting uniform or whatever. There, looks badass. You know what I mean? There. So she's getting ready to fight the Quincy. But then her younger brother steps in and basically tries to impress Yoruichi that, he's gotten stronger and whatnot, and she's basically being sarcastic with him. You know what I mean there? But he ends up using his new attack and actually does a lot of damage on the Quincy. But in the end there, he uses his ability to regenerate all the damage, basically. And now if he tries it again, it's not going to work now. He's immune to it now because of his powers, right? So then the naive little brother decides to go and charge in again, and only to get hit with a bunch of Quincy arrows there. And so now Yoruichi has to kind of try to do something to contain this. We did see Rengiku also in this episode. She had a brief, talking to some of the people after there was some shaking going on, because there was a big shake, and this was from the big Thor, because the Thor freaking look-alike was basically still around, basically. Now he's huge, not dead. And there's just big shaking. We even seen a cameo from Ichigo's 2 sisters. The one sister dropped the orange juice or whatever, and the other sister was like, good thing you didn't put it on the video games there. So, there was that there. But yeah, so that happens. So, yeah, a lot of things going on. We get close to the end here, and we see Haschwalth, who once again we get from where the episode started, where he is just heavily now accusing Uryū of betraying, of being a future betrayal. And he basically tries to tell him, well, if you're so loyal to His Majesty, prove it. Next thing you know, he kind of I think blew him down to a certain spot, and that's literally where Ichigo was. So now Ichigo and Uryū are staring each other down. And that's kind of how this episode ends off with the stare down between Ichigo and Uryū. And they get the credits there, not counting the stupid ads that Hulu puts up for all you that watch it on Hulu, like I do in America. After the ad, there was an end cut scene where they basically showed a flashback of Uryū's father and Ichigo's father in the cemetery, just looking at one another there in the graveyard. And then they did a little thing after that. A little, the little talking phrase thing they do after the credit. And that's how the episode ends. Good episode, a lot of interesting stuff there. Glad Ichigo's back after I think 6 or 5 episode absent. But yeah, guys, good episode, great episode. The next episode is supposed to be the final episode, I think, and that will be coming up soon. So we'll be doing that one as well. But yeah, at least I think it's the final. No, I think this is the final. Like, I don't think there is another part. I think this is it. So yeah, this is the final kabaz, I think, of the series. So, yeah, I've been really liking Bleach. It's kind of stinks that it's gonna come to an end. Hopefully, I don't know if there's gonna be more in the future, but been liking what they've been doing for Bleach. But yeah, guys, that is it for this review. Make sure to comment, rate if you like this video and my videos. Please subscribe. Hit the notification bell for all the latest content. Thank you. And that is about it. I am the SS Ultimate Goku. I'm out of here. Peace. Also, besides my YouTube channel, follow the Twitch, the Instagram, and the Discord link in the description, where talk about various topics, including this one here. Also, I do have a YouTube tier list, so make sure to check that out for all the perks. And that's about it. Now I'm out. Peace.